What is up, guys? It is your boy Royal Mechanic here, and today got a couple things, news as well as a tournament update. So, as of this past Sunday, we had a 40-man tournament at my locals for Digimon. Shout out to my local store, Power 9 Game. Wonderful place to be. Our Vegas community for Digimon's amazing. So, what happened was we had 40 players, 6 rounds. I also have a deck list for what I played, as well as I'm going to give this brief breakdown of what happened. Game 1, I played against Titanmon Green, took it 2-0. Next round, I played against Rookie Zoo. I got completely blown out the water 2 games straight, but it was all good. Game 3, I played against Blocker Reboot Black, took them down 2 games straight. Then we went into a purple matchup, took that with 0 difficulty. Then I ended up with another green matchup, took that with 0 difficulty. And then round 6, I played against Red Omni. So that one ended up being a complete loss. I didn't see anything, and yeah. Positive was he was second place, and my first loss, who played Rookie Zoo, he was the first place winner. So everything worked out great that way. My tiebreakers ended up good, but I did get top 8, so no complaints there. Still made top 8. You want to see either top 8 or higher when you compete in a 40-man. I got what I wanted to do. So next up, I am actually going to go into showing you what I played, talk about some of the things I had to do, and yeah, that'll be the video, guys. So let's get down to it. I played for Zootomon, like the title says. This is Omnimon Blue, so there's not much you're going to see different than normal. For Zootomon, the best, I repeat, the best Digitama in the game as of right now for Blue solely. So his inheritable is when attacking once per turn. If your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution sources, draw a card. Best thing in the game. Now, you can end here and only run 4 Tama. A lot of us, though, we run 5. So the second one is going to be Manzamon. Manzamon's inheritable is your turn while your opponent has 2 or more Digimon with no Digivolution sources in play. This card gets plus 2000 DP. Now, this comes in handy late game against a lot of matchups, especially when your Digimon is not Omnimon, and this helps them get high enough to hit everything. The only problem you're still probably going to see when you hit is Omnimons, but that's what you should expect. Onto the main deck. So, for the main deck, I play 4 Omnimon. This is the base of all threat. You play him in red, you play him in blue. For blue, he's beautiful because you get to that point quick. He is a 15 cost to play, 6 to Digivolve for red and blue, 15,000 DP. His Win Digivolve skill is I choose one of my opponent's Digimon. Every Digimon with that name gets deleted. His second ability is, and this is why he's kind of threatening, along with the full mass deletion, his first wing is technically 2. So his attack skill is when attacking, choose a level 6 from the Digivolution sources, bring it back to hand. This is useful because you can keep building up to 6s to keep using to make more Omnimon, which helps because 6s are usually where your problem child lies. But yeah, so on his own, 15 swinging, he hits everything. He bounces back he gets you back a 6 so you can keep going, and it just keeps long-term running. If your opponent does not have a way to stop this, you're just blowing through their shield. However, in mirror matches and against red, the first person to Omnimon usually loses, because after that, the resources have started to just go down and down and down. On to sixes now. For sixes, I run for Plesiomon. He is your vanilla discount unit. Comes in the trial deck. He is 10 to play, 2 to Digivolve with a 12,000 DP. He is one of your other best units. This is mainly who you're going to Digivolve into, and then build him up into a Omnimon. This is usually where you go and then bring it back. Mainly this is useful because it helps dealing with people when they try to memory starve you, but he also, in full Digivolution up to this point, can still hit over everything outside of an Omnimon. We now play 3 Metal Gurumon. Metal Gurumon is another one of those cards who is a ace of the deck. His ability is, when attacking, choose a level 5 or lower Digivolution source. Level 4 or lower Digivolution source. Play from Digivolution source. Now, why he's good is because of there are level 4s and lower that have autoplay effects, as well as this makes it useful when using blockers as your Digivolution chain, because once you swing with him, you take that blocker, bring it back out. There's actually 2 other cards that work really well with this, and it's just awesome. Next up, I play one of Arcane German. He's mainly here to deal with vanillas. However, the Rookie Rush, however, he also is usable as a evolution point for Omnimon. So if you go a turn where you have to play this to wipe their board, if they don't have any other resources after you've played this, if you have it to, without giving them any extra, you can just turn this into an Omnimon, call it a day. Then we play, now we're in the level 5s. So next we're going to play 4 Manzamon. Just like Plesiomon, he's your discount. He is 5 to play, 2 Digivolve, 6k. He's another discount evolution. Once again, this is to help deal with people trying to starve, as well as he's cheap on memory, so it helps. Next up, we have 3 Zootomon. Now, Zootomon is the pot of greed in this game. He is 7 to play, 3 to Digivolve, 6,000 DP. He has an on-play skill of trigger, draw 2, pot of greed. But he has an inheritable skill where when attacking, if your opponent has a Digimon with no Digivolution sources, gain a memory. Now, on Omnimon, this is funny, because you swing with Omnimon, you're guaranteed to hit something, and you're giving yourself a memory back. And he, on his first swing, that's 2 memory. So swing, and just start getting your memory back. A lot of people just play him hard cast, and that's it. I've gotten into the feeling of using him as an evolution chain up in case of starting my opponent out, but in the long term, it's helped me. You don't actually have to play 3. You can play 2. I play 3 just for the draw advantage. Then we're going to play only 2 Gurumon. Gurumon is a 7 to play, 3 to Digivolve, 7,000 DP. So he's slightly stronger than a good chunk of the other level 5s we've been playing. However, we don't use him for swinging. We mainly use him for Digivolution sources. His abilities during your turn, when your opponent's Digimon has no Digivolution sources, give the Digimon whose source he's a part of security +1. Sorry, guys. And that's pretty much why you run him. You run him for his critical with Omnimon. That's scary, and you just keep hitting for 2. Hope you don't hit a Gaia Force. Then we're going to go in the Force. This is going to be the easy part. A lot easier. For Guerrilla Mon, he's just like Manzamon discount, but instead of but he's a 1-cost level 4 to Digivolve. So on your first turn, this starves your opponent to 1 memory. Have fun with that. Then we're going to play For Grizzly Mon, these are your blockers. There's no excuse why you're not playing these. 4 blockers, always bueno. Then last for level 4s, we play 3 Gurumon. Now, the special part about this Gurumon is it has the ability of, on play, unsuspend one of your Digimon. Now, these are one of the few Digimon I was thinking about pushing up to 4 because his skill is useful against those matches with decks that like turn around Puppetmon a lot. On those turns where they're like, oh, I'm going to shut your Omnimon out, or your attacker that's causing all the problems, we're going to shut him out, but I'm going to give you all this memory to use. You play this, cool. Reset the guy you were trying to shut out, let your turn commence with less memory, but you put a dent in what they were mainly trying to stop. You also use this with Metal Gurumon. So this allows Metal Gurumon to just swing twice. Now onto the level 3s. This is kind of basic too. First we're going to play 4 Gomamon. This Gomamon has the inheritable on deletion, gain a memory. Then we're going to play 4 Gabumon. This is the Gabumon everybody loves for blue. This is the boy that says on play we get to Digivolve. Outside of that, he's not going to last long on the field. You kind of play him just to play him, and then if you have the spare memory, after getting the draw, you turn it into a Grizzly Mon, and if you build up, you just play them both. If not, you do this into a Gabumon, build it up all the way to a Metal Guru, and then get rid of it. Call it back out, draw again. But drawing cards is always fun. Then I play 4 Elecmon. Another vanilla as well as discount choice. 2 to play normally, which means if your opponent gives you 1 memory, this puts them at 1, forcing them to either play heavier or they still got to play really low. Those discount choices are good. Next, we play another 2 Gomamon. This Gomamon's vanilla. He does the same thing as Elecmon. He's just there to help control your memory. And last but not least, we play the ace card of the deck, 4 Hammer Spark. Yes, I said the option card's the ace of the deck. What happens here is the reason this is the ace is because if it's in your hand, it extends your turn because it has the main ability of gain a memory. But if it's in your security and it's hit, it gives you 2 memory, and that can sometimes hurt your opponent's turns beyond all measure. And it sometimes gets really funny when they need to attack first into security to see if they hit anything. And they end up hitting a Hammer Spark to just cross back over into your turn. I've seen it happen against Puppetmons. It's been funny. That's been the deck, guys. So, once again, I went 4-2 in tournament with this deck. I really have fun with this deck. My goal for 1.5 though is to be playing with the homie Imperial German. I do plan unboxing for that set with you guys. So we can let's see if we can get that together. And yeah, quick note. I'm planning to rebrand this channel. So with rebranding, I have a contest for you guys in the comments. The first, I would like to ask that you guys come up with a new name for the channel and a new avatar for me by name. Once you have come up with that, put in the comments. I will choose the top 5 that I like. From there, I will do a discussion, and from there I will announce the top 5. And then after that, I'm going to have you guys choose from the top 5 who you prefer, whose nickname and avatar name you prefer. Once we have that, the channel will be renamed that, and we move on from there. The winner, the winner of the competition In relation to Digimon, for this competition, I will provide you one full box of 1.5. I will provide you not a full box of 1.5. I'll provide you actually no. Yeah, let's go for it. The winner of the rebranding of the rebrand name will win one box of 1.5. So please like, comment, subscribe. Start handing out those nicknames in the comments, guys, and let's see who can win this. Like I said, winner gets a box of 1.5. Alright, guys. Later.